Hi, I'm Sean. Welcome back to the channel. This is a weekly astrology forecast starting Monday the 27th of October. I'm calling this week Riding the Waves of Flow and Fortune. This is not some kind of bait-click nonsense. The energies really work well. This week, the cosmos gifts us with two shimmering trines. Celestial harmonies that whisper, go with the flow and trust the tide. With Mars in Scorpio linking hands with Jupiter in Cancer and Saturn retrograde in Pisces, we're in for a deeply emotional yet powerfully productive week. We begin the week with a cosmic boost that feels like the universe just poured rocket fuel into your dreams. Mars in Scorpio, passionate and unyielding, connects with Jupiter in Cancer, the cosmic nurturer. This is courage with compassion, bold action softened by intuition. If you've been waiting for the right moment to make a move, this is it. Whether you're pitching a big idea, starting a creative project, or opening your heart to someone, this trine says, go for it. The waters are warm, and fortune favors the brave. Expect moments of emotional connection, deep motivation, and even lucky coincidences that steer you exactly where you're meant to go. As the week flows on, Mars continues to play beautifully in the water signs, forming a grounding and mature trine with Saturn in Pisces. While Jupiter brings optimism, Saturn adds structure, turning dreams into plans and passions into progress. Retrograde Saturn invites reflection. What commitments truly deserve your energy? What boundaries protect your peace? Mars in Scorpio empowers you to act decisively yet wisely, cutting through emotional fog and clarifying what's worth your devotion. This is a time when discipline feels soulful rather than restrictive, when following your intuition leads to practical, tangible results. With so much water energy, emotions run deep this week. But rather than being overwhelming, these transits help us channel emotion into purpose. Think of yourself as an alchemist of the heart, transforming passion into growth and vulnerability into power. Take extra time to recharge near water, listen to music that moves you, or write down what you're ready to heal and manifest. Personally, I'm planning to walk along the ocean's edge. These trines invite us to trust that what feels right is right, as long as it's aligned with integrity and love. This is a week of emotional flow, divine timing, and soulful momentum. The universe is saying, yes you can, and yes, you're ready. Let the waters of Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces carry you toward the next beautiful chapter of your journey. Right, so let's look at each sign for this positive week. Hi Aries, Mars in your 8th house links with Jupiter in your 4th and Saturn in your 12th. Deep emotions surface, but instead of overwhelming you, they fuel transformation. You could have a breakthrough around family, healing, or letting go of old fears. Ancestral patterns or emotional ties might shift for the better. Trust your instincts, they're spot on this week. Hi Taurus, Mars in your 7th house trines Jupiter in your 3rd and Saturn in your 11th. Partnerships, personal or professional, are highlighted. A conversation could open new doors for collaboration or mutual growth. This is a wonderful time to repair communication in a relationship or formalize an alliance that's been brewing. Words carry power now, so speak with clarity and heart. Hi Gemini, Mars in your 6th house joins forces with Jupiter in your 2nd and Saturn in your 10th. Your daily routine, work ethic, and self-worth get a major cosmic upgrade. A career project could yield results or recognition, especially if you've been consistent. Health and wellness choices bring tangible rewards. You feel stronger and more aligned with your values. Hi Cancer. Mars in your 5th house dances with Jupiter in your 1st and Saturn in your 9th. This is pure creative flow. Confidence blooms, love feels exciting, and your sense of purpose expands. Jupiter in your sign amplifies your glow. People notice your warmth and vision. Share your talents boldly. Romance, creativity, or travel plans sparkle with possibility. Hi Leo, Mars in your 4th house forms trines to Jupiter in your 12th and Saturn in your 8th. Emotional depth rules the week. You may heal an old family wound or clear emotional clutter. This is a powerful moment for inner work, therapy, or releasing what's been buried. Let your intuition lead. Breakthroughs happen behind the scenes, but their effects will be long-lasting. Hi Virgo, Mars in your 3rd house links with Jupiter in your 11th and Saturn in your 7th. Communication flows beautifully. You're magnetic and persuasive. Friends or partners may help you turn an idea into something tangible. Collaborative projects thrive, and relationships benefit from honest, heartfelt dialogue. Say yes to teamwork and long-term vision. Hi Libra, Mars in your second house harmonizes with Jupiter in your 10th and Saturn in your 6th. Finances and career take a positive turn. A new opportunity may boost your income or reputation. Your steady effort and sense of purpose pay off. Invest energy in projects that have meaning. You'll attract abundance through integrity and persistence. Hi Scorpio, Mars in your first house trines Jupiter in your 9th and Saturn in your 5th. You're unstoppable. Confidence, vision and creativity soar. This is your week to lead, teach or inspire others. Your passion carries weight and wisdom. You could receive recognition or new opportunities that reflect your growth. Love and artistic pursuits also thrive under this sparkling water trine. Hi Sagittarius, Mars in your 12th house links to Jupiter in your 8th and Saturn in your 4th. This week invites emotional release and quiet renewal. Healing, therapy or introspection bring deep peace. A private conversation or financial opportunity may surface that helps you feel more secure. The past can finally rest as you prepare for a new emotional chapter. Hi Cap, Mars in your 11th house connects with Jupiter in your 7th and Saturn in your 3rd. Partnerships and community bring blessings. Collaborations thrive, and friendships feel more supportive than ever. Someone in your circle could offer valuable advice or opportunity. Be open to dialogue. Your words have power to strengthen trust and expand shared goals. Hi Aquarius, Mars in your 10th house flows with Jupiter in your 6th and Saturn in your 2nd. Professional momentum builds. You might receive praise, promotion, or a clear path forward in your work. Saturn encourages you to value your time and expertise. It's okay to set boundaries and charge what you're worth. Practical magic happens when you believe in your own capability. Hi Pisces, Mars in your 9th house joins with Jupiter in your 5th and Saturn in your 1st. Inspiration, creativity, and purpose align beautifully. You're ready to share your message, expand your world, or take a leap of faith. Saturn retrograde in your sign helps you define your identity with maturity and compassion. Trust your intuition. It's guiding you toward authentic expansion.